ArsenalFanTV, Mo, first half terrible, second half excellent.
Yeah, man. It's the absolute textbook game of two halves. If you ever wanted to know why that's a football cliche, watch this game, because different team that came out. And, you know, before I say anything about Arsenal, I just... You know, I'm an Arsenal fan, I care about Arsenal, I don't care about Preston. But condolences to Preston fans, because that was a huge missed opportunity. You know, with all due respect, you're in the Championship and Arsenal come to town, you're on TV, packed stadium, players are really obviously up for it. And that first half, they played some brilliant football. And not only that, they also mixed it up. And a lot of the times when you see lower league opposition take on, you know, the big Premier League teams, they don't have the football in their locker. What they do is they say, fine, we'll go have a punch up with you sort of thing, you know, we'll really be first for everything, they'll want it more than you. But Preston had all of that, and they actually played some brilliant football. And if I was a Preston fan, I'd be distraught right now that they should have been 3-0 up at half time, and it could have been a completely different game.
Yeah, we would have come back, man. Did you see
yeah,
Bournemouth?
You know, we do our thing. But seriously, you know, they had some opportunities, especially the one where they broke the offside trap and squared the ball. I was already resigned to going 2-0 down at that point. So from their point of view, this is a huge missed opportunity. On the journey up here, we were talking about, you know, what's the difference going to be today. One of them was team selection, and I was all right with team selection. I'll talk about that a bit later. And the other one was about mentality and who wants it more. And it was very, very clear that Preston wanted it more. And of course they're going to want it more for all the reasons I just mentioned, in terms of, you know, a massive occasion from TV, full stadium, all of that sort of stuff. And Arsenal just simply didn't seem to want it as much. Not only that, not only did we not have that right mentality, but we seemed devoid of any confidence in that first half. Not a single player on that pitch, to me, looked like they were, you know, at a level where you could say, yeah, you can leave with your head held high. Mustafi, for example, such a consistent performer since he's arrived. I counted 3 or 4 passes straight to the opposition or off the pitch. And, you know, these are really simple, basic things. And that happens when you're nervous. Because he'll be on the training ground, won't misplace a single pass. He can hit a 10-yard pass to someone. These things happen when you're nervous.
At Preston. We've got a German international, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
So, played in the World Cup. We were nervous at Preston.
And it's bizarre, but you could see it in the team. They had zero confidence. I felt sorry for Maitland-Niles on the, you know, a right back today, because what you want as a youngster, you want to come in with 10 supremely confident first team players where you can kind of like wean off their confidence a little bit. But really, he was playing in a team devoid of confidence, and he struggled today, you know, and I didn't envy his task, but he grew into the game.
Second half he was good.
Yeah, and Arsenal as the team grew into the game. In terms of team selection, as I was just saying, Maitland-Niles, who was the only youngster on there, the rest of them, you know, they're first teamers. So I think the team selection was fine. We didn't have a lot coming off the bench, and that was my concern. If it doesn't work out for us, if we go 1-0 down, then what are we going to do? And I'm extremely grateful that we got the equaliser so soon after half time, because you know what it would have been said in the Preston dressing room: let's just keep it 1-0 for 5-10 minutes after half time, and then, you know, just make sure we keep a tight shape. And we just destroyed their game plan. We destroyed, you know, it's great scoring just before half time, even better scoring just after half time in a way, because you can't then go and regroup.
The momentum went all with Arsenal.
Exactly, yeah. And then you could see instantly how much goal swing matches, and the way we started playing after that, and just so relieved, because you would have heard it in the first half as well. When we were 1-0 down, it started getting toxic. There were chants about Wenger, and, you know, from the way I see it, look, everyone's entitled to chant what they want, but I don't think that helps the team in those 90 minutes. Sing it at half time for 15 minutes, then shut up and support the team. Sing it in 90 minutes, stay in the ground, sing it, do what you want. Even like with the whole banner thing, you know, in the past I've said that I haven't got a problem with it, because they pull it out after the game. Do whatever you want after the game, but singing about Wenger out during the 90 minutes when we're desperate to get through a third round FA Cup tie in a difficult situation, just back the boys. And I found that a bit frustrating. Also, have to speak about Aaron Ramsey today, because he's one of the most talked about Arsenal players, and people, you know, the range of opinions when it comes to Aaron Ramsey, you go from he's world class to, you know, he's not fit to wear the shirt sort of thing. And the truth is, with Aaron Ramsey, he is a superb footballer, and we all know he's got it in his locker, because we've seen it in phases for Arsenal, and we've seen it at the Euros. But he's very much a form player. And then also now we're so used to seeing him not play in his normal position that we don't realise that he's playing out of position when he's on the right wing or the left wing. Today, and I only ever try and judge him when he plays in the middle, because he's not a right winger or a left winger. He's got no pace to beat a man. He hasn't got that, in his locker. But in the middle, he can do a job. Today he was in the middle, and I thought he was brilliant today. And the second half especially, he really did start to show his worth. And we are lacking in that central area a little bit right now, with Coquelin injured, El Neni away, Ozil, I don't know when he's coming back, Cazorla out. It's endless. And if Ramsey can start to replicate that form, because he is a form player, if he can bring that out of his locker, then he can really, really help us in the latter stage of the season, because he is a top footballer. And look, Arsenal has never lost a third round tie. He still hasn't lost a third round tie. Very grateful. And for me, I love the FA Cup, and the magic of the FA Cup for me is coming to stadiums like this. I'm bored of going to Premier League grounds. I love coming to places like this. So in the next round, I want an away tie as well, because away atmospheres are
Away at
brilliant.
Leeds. You heard what Kelechi said.
Yeah,
Away at Leeds.
I'll take any away game from a non-Premiership side, because that's for me what the FA Cup is all about. Right. It can be quite difficult at times, and Preston made it difficult. But look, I'm just so relieved we got the win today, especially after Bournemouth. That's it, just pure relief. It wasn't good enough. First half was an absolute disgrace. Let's not get away from that. Ultimately, though, we just about got the job done.